Yes. Welcome back once again. Welcome back. So, as I told you last time, we are going to see something very important in this world of surds, and that thing is how to rationalization of surds. Rationalization of surds. Yes, that's it. So look here, what you do in surds, if they say rationalization of surds, here you rationalize the denominator. They can give you something like this. Let me give you they can give a question like they say rationalize this 10 out of root 3 then minus 1, and I say rationalize this. So, and first of all, what does rationalization mean? Here, what rationalization means is we always focus on the denominator to remove a negative number from there, because when you look at this denominator, you discover that it is root 3 minus 1, and we don't want that minus thing or a square root sign down. We want square root sign up. Actually, that's the true definition of rationalization. You just remove the square root sign in the denominator side, and then you just fight with it until you take it up to the denominator, to the numerator side. Okay, so what you do here, if you are to rationalize this, you multiply with this, but instead of putting here negative, you're gonna put there a positive, and this is what we call conjugate. So you multiply the conjugate of this here and also up here. So when you multiply that conjugate up and down, so you just have to start working it out manually. So you get 10 times root 3, you get 10 root 3, then plus 10. I've just expanded the numerator. Then out of the denominator here, what you do, we are going to do to get this root 3, you multiply it with this, and then again you multiply it with this. Again you get this, multiply with this, and again this, you multiply it with this. As simple as that. So when we multiply it with that, what we get, we shall get, if you get root 3 times root 3, you get root 3 squared. So if you have root 3 times root 3, I'll get root 3 squared, and then this square will cancel out with this, so I'll come up with 3. Is it okay? Then the next item is root 3 times 1. Here I get root 3 positive, so plus root 3. Let's go ahead. Then we go to negative 3 times root 3. If I have negative 1 times root 3, I'll get minus root 3. So I bring this, I put it here, minus root 3. Okay. Lastly, I get minus 1 times 1. I'll get minus 1, minus 1. So this is the whole thing here. So I know that plus root 3 minus root, this will cancel out, it will go home. So I finally remain with 10 root 3 plus 10 out of 3 minus 1. Then there's no way you can do this. If you want, you can leave it like that. You say 10 root 3 plus 10 out of 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. So you can leave it at this point, or you can try to simplify it further. You say by 2, 1 by 2, 5 by 2, 5. So you come up with 5 root 3 plus 5. So this is the answer. Well, when you look at this, it shows that there is no square root sign in the denominator, because this is the whole of this is out of 1, and 1, the square root of 1 is 1. So that's how rationalization is done. You make sure that there's no square root sign in the denominator, as I've done, and this is the process you have to go through if you are to rationalize. Yes, that's how easy it is. If you have a question, or you didn't understand anything, please comment in that section, and I see your concern. Or if you are lost and haven't understood anything, you are free to comment also, but you have to first like as a condition. So that's how easy pure mathematics is, and I promise you that we shall continue and we'll see other cases. So look at part B here. Then part B, they are saying rationalize 1 out of root 2. So as I told you, rationalization, it means removing a square root sign from the denominator. So when you see 1 out of root 2, you can see the denominator is still in the square root is still in the denominator. So what you do, you just multiply throughout by what? By square root of 2, even up by square root of 2. I know 1 times the square root of 2, I'll get square root of 2. It means like that. Out of square root of 2 times square root of 2, you get square root of 4, and square root of 4 is 2. So I write here my 2, and the whole answer will be a half. So this is my answer. So I have removed the square root sign from the denominator. That means I have already rationalized it. Thank you for watching. Keep watching and comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for your time.